As the shortened legislative session winds down, lawmakers still have to resolve most of the major issues.
That includes a tax bill, a transportation bill, and a bonding bill. And as Delane Cleveland reports, local lawmakers call it a make or break weekend.
In these final days of the legislative session, state lawmakers didn't mince words about the significance of these next few days before Monday's adjournment.
Let's see, today's Friday. This is kind of a make or break moment.
Most of the major issues are yet to be resolved.
One of the biggest issues between the DFL-controlled Senate and the Republican-controlled House is the bonding bill.
The Senate wasn't successful in passing their $1.8 billion package. The House was not successful in passing their $800 million package. So there's kind of a $1 billion gap between the two.
Which means that sometime in the next few days, both sides would need to come to a $1 billion compromise.
I would predict that there's a high degree of likelihood that a bonding bill will pass.
Representative Mike Freiberg of Golden Valley was a bit more reserved in his assessment.
I think it's possible, but I don't know that I'd want to put odds one way or the other necessarily on it.
He says that because if you talk to some GOP lawmakers, they call the DFL's proposal unsustainable.
Since Governor Dayton has been in office, state spending has increased by over $18 billion. And even in government terms, that's a lot of money. And to be able to financially support that, you're going to have more taxes on people.
Raising taxes, especially to fund transportation projects such as light rail, is another big sticking point.
It needs to be funded in a sustainable manner.
I think that we need to look more at our existing revenues and just reprioritize things and make sure that we use tax dollars wisely.
Ultimately, though, it's up to the legislative leaders of both parties to come up with a compromise that can get enough votes.
It's kind of chaotic, but hopefully something will come together that is good for Minnesota. We'll see.
At the Capitol, Delane Cleveland, 12 News.
The state constitution forces the legislature to adjourn on Monday.